Hello guys, today I am going to demonstrate about the type of tables available in SQL Server 2019. So the first table type is the normal table, which we generally or regularly use to store data into a hard drive. So here is the query. Let me first run it. So this is the query to create a table, and I have created it in the MyDB database, and you can see here just by doing refresh. And here you can see this is the employee table which I just created. Okay, and inside this we can also store the data. So to store data, here is the query. So let me run both the query. First query will insert the data, and the second query will select the data. So just I clicked on execute, and here you can see this is the one row which have been inserted with value 10 and the name Raj and the salary. So these are the three fields which I have inserted, and this is the query to drop the table. So I will not drop it right now because I will use the same table in other scenario. So here is the second table, is the temporary table. So you can see here the temporary table is started with the single hash. So always keep in mind that whenever you will create a temporary table, just put single hash just before the name of the temporary table. So let me first here create the temporary table. So you can see command executed, and in the same way here I will also insert the value and select the data from the database. So here you can see this data is coming from the temporary table. In the same way I will select here as well the data from the temporary table. So you can see we got the data from the temporary table, and to drop the table I will use this drop table command. So it is dropped now, and this is also a different scenario to store the data into a temporary table. So what I am doing here, I am selecting the data from this employee table which I just created, a normal table here, the above this table. So in this table, as you know, there is one row inserted. Okay, and I want to insert the same row in the temporary table. So what I will do, I will run this query. Okay, so this query will select the data from the employee table and insert it into temp table. So let me execute it. So you can see the data is inserted into the table, and to view the data of this temporary table I will need to select again from this command, the query. So you can see we got the data which is available inside the employee table. And the third type of table is global temporary table. So the difference between local temporary table, this is the local temporary table, and this is the global temporary table. So the main difference is that local temporary table is stored in the temp DB, and it is available only to the session that created them. That means it will be automatically destroyed at the time of termination of any procedure or session. Always keep in mind that the local temporary table starts with single hash, and global temporary table starts with double hash prefix. And the global temporary table is also stored in temp.db, but global temporary tables are available to all the sessions and for all the users. And global temporary table also dropped automatically whenever the last session which is using the temporary table will be completed. Okay, so now let's create the global temporary table. So to create the global temporary table, I will also do the same here, create, and you can see command successfully executed. And now using this query I will insert, and from the below select star from global temporary table, will select the data from global temporary table. So you can see here I got this data inside the table, and I can see that, and using this drop command we can drop the global temperature table as well. So you can see the table is dropped now. And now the next table is to create a table with the help of another table. So as you know, this employee table is already created and it is having one single row inside it. So I will again select or insert that row in this table. As you can see here, this student copy table does not exist right now. So you can see invalid object name. That means this table does not exist in the database right now. But once I will run this query, select a star into student copy from dbo.employee, then this will do, this will select all the data available inside this with the column and the rows, and it will simply copy that into this table. And you can see here, from here I can select it, and you can see now we can see the table is available with the data. And in the same way we can drop it as well with the drop table name command. And the fifth table type is basically the variable table type. This is just for using at the open window. As you can see here, this is basically an alternative of temporary table, okay, which also store the set of records. And you can see here its syntax. This is the similar to declaration of any variable inside the SQL server, and inside the variable we have just specified here that this variable is going to be the table variable, and inside this table variable there should be the 3 columns with their data type, and we can also insert in this table in the same way as we used to insert in normal table or general table as well as a temporary table. So here I will again do insert, and you can see here one thing, that it did not find the table variable. Let me try again. I just selected this declare. You can see command completed successfully, but still you can see I am not able to insert the value in this table because this table is basically not created. This is a variable table. So what we need to do, we need to select these 3 things at once to see the output from the table. So now what I will do, I will select or I will execute the query, all these 3 line of code, and you can see we got the result from the variable table, okay. But again, when I will do here this select star from employee, then you can see must declare. That means it is just using in the same way as any variable can be used. Once you will assign the value in the table variable, then it will be destroyed again, or it will be cleared from the memory. So you can see when I selected only using single line of this select star from at employee, then it is saying that employee variable is not declared, okay. So these are the 5 type of table you saw that, and the last type of table is the system version temporal table, or we can also see it or say it the history table. So for this type of table I have already created a dedicated video, and you can find the card related to this video at the top right corner of this video what you are watching right now, and you can also find that video link in the description section, which is describing very well about the system version temporal table. So I hope you liked this video, and if you have any query or any comment, please don't forget to put your thoughts in the comment section. I will be really happy to answer you. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel.